how the auto is working right now. We'll check it in a second. Gotta close all these files. So yeah, I need to show my design for my 4x4 as a video for my friends to build my base, and just so I can, you know, like introduce them to how the design works, so while I'm offline they can build it. I'm trying to set up a big group. If you watch the Rush chat, you may or may not find me. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, in the Rust Discord server, I will be posting weekly or weekendly or something, just spamming my server, DM me on Discord, whatever, and yeah. So we're on Builder Sanctuary, so you guys can copy this design. We're gonna start off armor. So basic 2x2. This setup's kind of unique. I always change it. So just so you know, I change this a lot normally. Right now we'll set it up how I did on Vital 3x Mondays. This setup worked really well. We actually had a box, 2 or 3 boxes of sulfur saved up, and never smelted it or used it because we kept on getting raided. But they never found our sulfur, so this base is very unique. I mean, really, if it comes to it, I can show you how to do like a 2x2 starter and all that. But yeah, just pay attention to these frames and stuff. These are sheet metal. The rest is high qual. Same with these. These are sheet metal. Leave that open. You want these opposite from each other, the frames on the outways. This one is always just going to be that. After that setup, you do want to have this second floor high qual for Raider, just in case for Raiders, you know, makes it harder to rocket through. But I mean, after this, it's just go for it, really. I don't really care once you get past the, well, here. So yeah. Frames, just a shit ton of frames. I'm gonna try and go as quick as I can too, because I don't want to be on this all day. I got 3 walls up. I think it's time to start working on peaks. So this is what I do before I build the next floor. Of course, don't upgrade the half wall since you're going to be removing it. You know, just keep the twig and place the frame. Oops. And if we're not rated, I'll show you why or how we did it. Actually, I could show you on here. It's kind of cool. Basically, this group was messing with us. They kept on, like, you know, jumping our compound. They had outgunned us, and they were just being dicks. They lived on a higher hill than we did, and they were just roof camping our compound. They were just being absolute assholes. And so we went on a farm run once, and they tried to raid us. We came back, defended the raid, and yeah, we got all their stuff, and then we went on with our days. As time went on, they tried again. I think this is the first story. I'm forgetting part of it. But yeah, they kept on trying to raid, they kept on failing. Right. And at a point, we got so tired of it, we just started upgrading the base. We had cons, we had high qual, we had all the stuff we needed to do it, so. So base is upgraded, we didn't hear from them for a long time. We go on these farm runs. They raid us. Or no. This was after. So before that, the second time they did that, one of our buds got off, and I started moving loot to. So explain this better. We had boxes here, tier 2 here, tier 3 here, boxes here. You went up 2 batteries, boxes, boxes, boxes. You know, locker, beds, boxes, right? And all this was loaded, right? Except for up here. I moved all the loot to this and up here, and so when they came to raid us again, while we were just logging off, as I was moving loot, I got all of it up there. They went in, they raided through this side. I killed 2 of them. They went in, and they were mad. They were pissed. I told them I despawned all the loot, and I didn't. But you know, they don't know that, and they were upset because they wasted a shit ton of boom. They wasted like 10 C4 or something because they went through a high qual wall right here. You get the TC. But yeah. All I have to say to that is, don't be such an asshole. Because that group was so clueless and like just straight up fucking retarded. Everything I place here has a reason for why. You're probably thinking, Wolf, this is a tall base. You know, why is it so tall? Trust me, this is the last floor. And if you think the open core being on the last floor is bad, you really think this is the open core, then that's just sad. Because I don't like having open cores in general anymore. So now I just do this. I have a base with an open core, or really a depot room. Go mini raiding, whatever, come back with your mini, drop boxes, there's 20 of them. It's just a really good way to depot. So that's the main base done right now. Now we're going to work on externals and stuff. I'm going to make these corners sheet metal. Normally I make them stone. But yeah. Normally I leave half the base stone, but it is what it is. So that frame is facing that way, that window is facing that way, okay? So that means frame's facing that way, so we have window there, and the frame opposite from the window. Same way, okay? This makes it easier for you to have 4 ways in, and they can't watch all 4 ways at once. And the frame's on the inside. It just makes it extremely hard for them to raid, and you can sector off your base into different groups. I'm going to turn on symmetry for this because I hate building it. A little bit of lag. You want to do this at its weight, okay? I'm only doing it as sheet metal because it's, you know, auto upgrading. Jesus Christ. So you build out 3 rows of triangles. If you want me to do it again, I'm sorry. For fuck's sakes. this is when you upgrade these foundations. You build this, you go out. Game, please don't crash. And upload. And this is your external TC here. Now you have to have this, okay? You have to have that frame there. It's really important for the base. I'll set this up how you're supposed to. Twig. Right there. Okay, so you can put a double door here. Twig's completely safe. You put 2 armor doors here. And how you seal it is like this. Alright, that connects the foundations and the external TC. I'll place the TC in all these fucking things now. It's a pretty expensive base, not gonna lie. But I mean, it's very useful for how it works in the end. Game. Game's not being nice. Game, be nicer. So you're gonna do this setup here, okay? You're gonna stick a window or a triangle there, and then you're gonna do these roofs. This makes it a little window peak here. It's really good for just raiding from the defend. And then you're going to wall this in, frame this off. Put half walls on top of these. And here we put a triangle there. Oh yeah, and frame that too. This is just one side of the base, right? You can have 2 bedrooms or whatever. Like, you can put whatever you want there. I would put bedrooms. You can put mixing tables, boxes, whatever, batteries. But as we build this, you'll understand why I build it like that. Just at a rate cost, we'll do this. We'll put these frames here for stability. These are going to be bedrooms. 2 beds each side, two to 3 lockers, or 4, depending on how many you want to do. And up here, it's kind of similar. Instead, we have 2 loot rooms, and you can place a few vending machines if you want. I don't mind. I try to separate the bedrooms and loot rooms pretty evenly. You can also hide some batteries in here. Like, you know, if you're just trying to hide some loot around the base. Even it out so the raiders can't get to everything. It's a strat a lot of people like doing. Like, I mean, I hid the loot a few stories up so they couldn't get to it. But, yeah. Then you do that. And then now you're up here. Symmetry's broken. What the fuck? Let me rebuild all of this. Sorry for the waste of time. And now you at least know what it looks like to repair it if it gets blown up. keep on getting these damn anti-hacks. Okay, now we're on this floor. We're going to go up in these corners. I like to normally have one side just half walls, so you can pop these down. If you get the right angle when you're right here, you can jump and place it. It takes a few tries, but then you get it. And you place walls here, or floors. That gives you your peek down into this shell, peeks into the shell from windows, right? And then when it comes to here, you just have that like that, and that's your wide gap. I mean, it's not a great wide gap, but I'll take it, you know? Not every base is the best. And you build this like that. You put frames on it. Then you put half walls here, a floor here, and then put low walls. And then you want to take your little siren lights. Now I like to set this up in many ways. One is like this, right? You can have it right here. And then I like to set two, like lower back over here. So, you know, get a nice view at the top. I find it very useful. And then you want to place frames here for stability. Now, this is an option. It's smart to have this here. Have a little extra jump up to roof. It actually is really smart to do it, but I mean, take it at your own cost, because last wipe I couldn't do it because groups were being annoying and I just didn't have time. Couldn't do it, just ran out. I mean, hey, it's vital, and I was fucking solo, so I mean, I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did. And if you were wondering, yes, I did get the full base done on vital solo. It was hell. Now, we do this. You have to place these first. Or, you have to place these first. If I remember. No, you don't. Yeah. Well, I cannot place you. Is there a frame I'm forgetting? Yes, okay. These all have to be framed in. All of these corners have to be framed in. Little thing I forgot. And then do that. This allows you to have turrets, and these corners protected somewhat by like snipers and HVs. And then you have right here. I think that's very protected roof. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it is at least. Now, here's another turret spot. I never do it because stability reasons, like, I'm kind of scared to. But it's a very unique and useful little thing. My base is just falling apart, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and then that's that, and then you can have another turret. In here, like so. And you can have another one in here, like so. And of course you put one in all these corners, because why not? And that's all the turns for the base, necessarily, if that's all you want. I mean, some people would put more, some people would put less. It really just depends on your taste, how you want to go. But yeah. I'll put in all the little things to make it look pretty, so you understand how a lot of it works. Turn off symmetry so I can actually place things. Boxes. Coffins are really important. But not for this base. This base, coffins are not needed. If you're a large group, I would not make this door here armored. I'd keep it a garage door so you can just get access, someone can jump on your head. Here, your tier 3. Push it as far as to the left as you can, so when people crowd in here, they still have room to get out. You can put 2 furnaces right here, or bags. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I would fit a locker here, and if you're a duo running, you know, like some server, you know, bag each other in right here, you get a locker, and you can place more. I'll do a simple 4-man, you know, because 4x4, cringe, you know. You could do, you know, another one. Why not? You know, this could be a 5-man base. Could be, who knows how many people can fit in this base, but I would only prefer a 4-man to fit in this because of how it works. You know, it's not the best base, but it is very complex. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. So that's where 2 batteries go. Alright. Boxes. You can do a repair bench, whatever. I don't really care. Just put wherever you want to put stuff. I normally layer out some extra bags along here, just in case I need to do like a quick defense. I like to keep my guns spreaded around the base, so like if I'm getting raided and I want to spawn on the roof because they got the TC, I want to have some extra bags and extra loot to grab. It just makes it easier to defend and do shit. And here you can put extra lockers. Right here are going to be our next 2 batteries. This base has a lot of batteries, so beware. Has quite a bit of storage, so I mean, don't worry about storage. There, you get a lot of storage. So your base builder, or whoever you like the best in your team, best PvPer in your base builder, or like whatever, you want to have those bagged right here. This is the most important part of the base. Sadly, that's true. But yeah. Should probably get these doors facing that way. Not this one. This one, we need it to face this way. Or, no, we actually go with whatever, because why the fuck not? Garage door. Also, you want siren lights in here. This is a big thing. Just place one right here. It stops people from falling through. I had people raid me and they utilized this, and they put ladders in it and climbed up. It was really annoying. So be aware of that. Also use this peak to place the windows so you don't have to do some wicked ass fucking jump. Turn on symmetry here. It just makes it really simple, really easy to get this done. I really play this game for the simplicity of how it works. I find it better and easier in every way. Up here, garage doors. Doing that fucking, it is. Turn that off again. Now this room doesn't have any turrets, so you know. You can probably tell what's the best way to raid it, but even if so, you're gonna have to have all the rockets and beware of all the defenders. Because if I really wanted to, I could put 8 man in here. I'm gonna try to next wipe. But we're gonna play on probably a higher pop server than Vital. Vital Mondays has gotten pretty, say low pop. It's not very popular. Very toxic groups that I don't want to be on with. Me and my group, we just need numbers. Right there, 2 loot rooms, 20 boxes, or something like that. Turn the symmetry for this one. This is a big part. Where the fuck is it? Tired of shit, man. So either or, you could do ramps, whatever. Just put boxes down because why the hell not? I'm not going to tell you how our wipes go. I might stream a wipe and you'll understand what we do. But I want everyone to know that we get very loaded very fast doing some very simple things. And it's kind of really funny how it works. Now you can put lockers here, or if you were me, you would put battery 1 and battery 2. These are backup batteries, and they go on all 4 sides. We will hook these up both to a windmill together. Both of them will run on their own. No. I'm trying to think how it works because my brain don't work so good. I'll figure it out. We'll get there when we get there. Heads. So all 4 players will be bagged on every direction, and then this will be full of lockers. So each external gatehouse is like just a mini little, how do I say it, mini little base, you know. It's not a base, but it is. This 4x4 is like very technical, advanced, special. Put a lot of work into it. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I put bedrooms in here. Pretty sure symmetry is on. Yep, it is. So once we get that done, we put garage doors here. Make sure they're facing the right way. And then we separate the sides by putting a locker right here on the dividing line. And yeah. You can put an oil refinery in here, like you can do whatever floats your boat. And once you get that done, you'll set up more turrets out here, just along the edge. You can put turrets on top of this, like you make a little turret thing. I don't like doing that because, well, I get roof camped out a lot, and I just don't want that. And the space is big enough as it is, so we're gonna go up here. See like stability? Yeah, we should be good. And we're gonna do the same thing right here. If I'm right, we should be able to fit 8 windmills. And I was right. So there's 2 times 4 is 8. So there's 8 batteries just in the outers, right? And then there's 4 more batteries in core. So necessarily you could set up 4 more windmills. I mean, I don't know where the fuck you're gonna put 4 more windmills, but I mean, go for it. You can fly minis through here. I use them in my entire wipe, and I also use a car. We like to build a wooden, if I remember. I think it was wooden last time. We went off one of these. Forgot what it was. I feel like it was like right here or something. But we made this little ramp thing inside our compound and put a vehicle car thing. The module car lift, and we slapped a generator and core, and we just like we farmed with car. But yeah, that's like just a little extra thing if you want to do it. And then of course your compound, you want to have gates if you're doing a car. But I'm just gonna put down walls here. Hold up, did that wrong. Did it wrong again. One of these ain't right. That works. Gates, of course, are longer, so you remove this corner and then replace it with a gate. You'll be really good. That's facing the wrong way. Is it? No, that's facing the right way. Weird how that is. It's fine. Yeah, you have turrets covering each corner. There's no one going to land. And then once you have everything set up, you can spam furnaces on the outer edges because you don't want to mess. You want to leave enough room for your car. You know, you don't want to take up everything. And then slide down oil refinery like right there or something. But, you know, it's whatever. And yeah, that's the base. That's the 4x4 for the external gates. just slap doors on them, like, you know, I do. I'll show you here in a second. That furnace is in my way. You probably want to put these these spikes down before the furnaces, just so you have room. Double door. Also grab your window. So slap that there, and boom. Now every side is an airlock, except for the gates. I mean, those gates are, but not those. You have full turret coverage of the base. You can window this in however you want. Alright. Slap a turn on that ass. And yeah. I mean, that's basically the whole base. Through here, you can do a series of however you want to. You can spam garage doors. It's a cheaper way. Yeah, I just do it because it's auto gonna do it for me. But yeah, and that's the base. Or well, shit, I said that several times and I still continue to add something. It's because, well, there's a lot to this base. There's just so much. And it's a very big base. I mean, really, decently sized. Especially used for a large group. You could run fucking, I don't know how many beds are in this. I mean, 4 times 4 is 16, and then 2, 18. You couldn't run around 18, 20 man in this base and be efficient too, which is the scary part. But yeah. This is the base, the 4x4. I will save it and post it right now. Save island. You guys, this is the name too. We'll put in a small group. 4 man. 4x4. Vital or vanilla. Alright, and then we'll put it public so you guys can look at it, search it up, find it. You know, go here, search up capital M R Stott, capital W O L F. That's spelt so wrong. But right here, a bunch of designs, go through it. If you search up 4 man 4x4 right there, third one. I've seen that design before. It's not that bad. I mean, it's worse than what I got, but it's not that bad. But yeah. Also a year-old classic China wall. We'll look at it just because of the fun. Because you know, China walls are dead now. Like, it doesn't matter. This base is pretty useful for how it works, is because it's 3 walls to core, and that's pretty fucking good. But yeah. I will say this, if you ever see this base near your outpost, it may or may not be me. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. You see this base near your outpost, it may or may not be me. Where's this base? Come on, now. Taking forever to fucking load in. So I'm seeing the ramp peaks already, which is horrifying because it's not that great of a peak anymore. I use that peak in my 2x1s. The 3 square peak here. With a turn too. That's not bad. Wait, the stone's glitching through. Okay. Whatever. There's a lot of stuff phasing in here. Man, the floating loot. What the fuck? This is what loads in. What's the stability right here? 0. Right here. It's like just near 0 stability. Out over here. All zeros. Foundation, 100. That's in bedrooms here. Okay. Bedroom right there. Definitely meant for a decent group. Or at least sized. Classic peak right here. Never seen the triangle though. Like that. A little weird. Little triangle loot room. Floating box. Oh. Little loot room under. I don't fucking know. There's TC. When it's fully loaded in, we'll open all the doors. There's a lot of boxes in this bitch, though. Give it that. There's like 1 wall, honeycomb, open core, 2 walls. Very pumpkin, I'll give him that too. Oh yeah, there's an open core. Is it 15 boxes? Pretty chunky, I guess. It's not as thick as mine though. I mean, come on now. Yeah, and then they use this one. I don't like this one because it blocks your head from moving, and it actually delays the peak from a lot. I just find it pretty bad. Yeah, he has what, 30-something boxes in his open core. I'll give him it. I mean, yeah, it's decent, I guess. Little door room. I don't fucking know. It's weird as hell. Floating furnaces. TC. This is not vanilla. Give him that. This is nowhere near vanilla. You could try though with like 10 hours of upkeep, 4 hours of upkeep. But yeah, game's not being too nice with this base. It's not loading in properly. I'm guessing, yeah. It probably does the wide gap like this on that side too. Right here. I don't know what's taking this damn base so long to load. Ooh, Discord messages. From who? Hollow servers. I don't care about Hollow. Hollow, they have some decent servers, I'll give them that, but their player base is so fucking toxic. It's just not fun to play on. I can tell this base has a lot of loot rooms. But that's not always a good thing. I mean, really. Like, only two batteries? Yeah, I'm only finding 2. That's not that good for a base, I mean, really. For how many turns I'm looking at, shit, some big-ass batteries, bro. These fucking things better be producing power. What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, but what? We have jump up bedroom here. That leads to this. That leads to what looks to be peak downs that don't work. Oh, there's the base. It's loading in somewhat. High quality door and a stone frame. God damn. That pisses me off. Like, that's sad to see. Oh, that's connected to the base. That's special, I guess. Oh, right. Okay. I see what they did there. That's kind of smart, actually. If they made, like, this another shell, instead of, like, putting frames like they did here, if they just made it another shell, this base would be so much beefier. Like, it would cost so much more than it does. You pop these frames down right here that are stone. Oh, the whole damn thing falls. Right here, you just blow through this, blow through these, go straight here, and then boom, boom, TC. It's really cheap rate. It's not that expensive if you know what you're doing. Top down in this bitch, there's just no point. I mean, yeah, you'll get to bedrooms and open core, but it's not worth it. Not in my opinion. There's the China wall with the external TCs. That don't even load in. The external TCs are vanilla. With a windmill, of course. Why not? Oh my god, how many fucking boxes do you need? God damn. There's no bags, no beds, but there's boxes. That's more important. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is sad. I bet I could build this base, like this exact design, and just make it better by removing these frames and putting in walls, getting rid of the China wall, dropping it down a few floors, making it somewhat useful. Because these peak downs aren't going to work unless they're in China wall. And I'm sorry, but who's going to do that? And they can only work for so far. Then you'd have to go to revert to these. And then you can easily just get doubled or tripled depending on how good the raiders are. My base, the wide gaps are a lot smaller, and then we don't have these ramps. It makes it very difficult for raiders to see your head. And there's so many peaks that, you know, they won't see you. On this base, there's so many peaks, they'll definitely see you. They're so wide. Didn't know you could do that. That's cool. I don't know what the fuck I'm pressing, but alright. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button, be amazing, be a boss, y'all know what to do. Have a good